Good afternoon, everybody. It's a sunny day, pretty rare for this week. We've had a lot of rain, but the greens are still in great shape. I played on Sunday with Raj, who most of you know, but also with someone I'd never met before, Tommy Pickard, and he plays a lot at Crowborough Beacon, and he was just really complimentary about the greens here at Crowham. So big thanks as ever to the green staff. And just referring to Sundays, the round robin, which I announced last week, has now been fully signed up to, fully subscribed to, and Peter Bright is organising that, and big thanks to Peter for getting that up and running, which adds a bit of spice to a Sunday morning. Last Sunday, of course, was Remembrance Sunday, and again it was great that so many members decided to stop for a couple of minutes just to remember those who fell in the service of the country. And just on a sad note as well, you would have seen the note about Mark Hastry, our former head greenkeeper, who sadly passed away. And my video last week was just before we got the news, but our thoughts, and certainly my thoughts, are with his family at their tragic loss. You remember last week I said if I had £1 for every person who said, "Can I have a quick word?" You can imagine how I felt when Steve came up to me and said, "There's a letter in my office for you." And I feared the worst, but actually I opened this letter, and it was a lovely letter from someone who we've known for years and years, Andrew Hutton, who's moved to Yorkshire, and it was really wishing me well for my captain's year, but also his fact that he's formally standing down as a full playing member. So I responded by writing a letter, so something I've not done for years, but lovely to get a letter from Andrew. We're going to be doing the first presentations Sunday on the first Sunday in December, and Mike Moore's getting that organised. So we tried to get it up and running in November, but unfortunately none of the winners could come, but we're really hoping to get this in everybody's calendar on a monthly basis. The other thing which Mike has organised, and he's done this very much with Debbie, is to get this scramble organised for the 27th of December, which I mentioned last week, but that's now on IG, so please do get a team together and sign up. So that's the day after Boxing Day, 27th of December. We are busy rehearsing for the Captain's Concert. We've got over 70 people coming, which is wonderful. So that's on the 24th of November. We will be rehearsing again this coming Sunday, so if you hear a cacophony of sound coming from the lounge, it's because we're checking everything and doing some rehearsing. On Sunday, I got £20 from the president, and here it is, just to prove. I didn't actually have to wrestle it out of Colin Vidler's hands, but he very kindly donated £20 for the Captain's Charity from the group that he played with this past Sunday. So big thanks to Colin. And Sue and I are delighted with the progress that we're making on the Captain's Charity. We've already raised, with just 1 month gone in our respective years, over £1,000. So we're well on the way towards hitting our target of 10,000. And just on the subject of Sue, it's great to have Sue as the ladies' captain, and I know that she puts an article in Pin High, and this week, if you look further down in Pin High, you'll see a schedule of all the things that the ladies have got happening. Loads of activities, so and I'll try and get along to as many as I can, just to show my face, not necessarily play obviously, but well done to Sue and her team for getting all those events in the calendar. And then finally, when we're talking about charity, last week no golf balls in my garden, this week 2. One of them has a very distinctive initials of PM written all over it. It's a Strixon 2, so if your initials are PM and you think this is your ball, you can have it back if you donate £5 to the Captain's Charity. And the second one looks more like something that's come off a Christmas tree. It's a vice ball with luminous green and black spots all over it. Again, if you think this is yours, you can have it back for a £5. That's all for this week. Thanks very much for listening. I hope you're enjoying my updates. I'm certainly enjoying doing them. And have a great week, and let's just hope for some better weather. Take care.